Hello. What a pleasure to be here. Thank you. The new model of success is based around achievement. It's based around achievement into big, wonderful, but challenging areas, love and work. We will not talk about love. Today we are going to shed light on work, what it means and why it makes some of us happy and others unhappy. I guess the thing is this: the idea that work we do it to enjoy it is a new assumption. For most of history, work is suffering. In some old beliefs, work is a way to pay off the sins of Adam. The great Greek philosopher Aristotle defines all work that is done only for money as slavery. Therefore, you are a slave if you depend on the money of somebody else. And then we have moved to a new world, and that world was born in a period of history called the Renaissance, in which a new idea, a new thought is here, which says it's not only about money, it's also about being fulfilled. Necessity, being married to pleasure and joy. Wonderful idea, but there are some problems associated with it. Majority of people are unable to meet happiness in their jobs. Neither am I. This career crisis often happens to me on a Sunday evening. On a Sunday evening, when the sun is just to set and the gap between my hopes of myself and the reality of my life start to diverge so painfully that I end up weeping into my pillow. I'm mentioning all this because now it's perhaps easy to make a good living than staying calm and be free of this career anxiety. One of the reasons why we might be suffering is that we are surrounded by snobs. What is a snob? A snob is anyone who takes a small part of you and uses that to come with a global vision of who you are. That's a snob. Now, the dominant kind of snobbery nowadays is job snobbery. You meet it with it as a party or a conference when you meet someone for the first time and you get asked that famous iconic question of the 21st century. What do you do? What do you do? And according to how you answer that question, people are either delighted to see you or start making their excuses. Now, the opposite of a snob is your mother. Not necessarily your mother, neither mine. Anyone who doesn't care about your achievements, someone who takes you as you are. Unfortunately, the majority of people are not our mothers. Majority of people make a strict correlation between how much time, respect, love, not romantic love, they will give you according to your position in that social hierarchy. That's why we are so ambitious. That's why we care so much about our career. That's why we care about having material goods. Don't think we are greedy. We are not. Simply because we are living in a society which gives some emotional rewards to the acquisition of material goods. Then it's not the rewards, it's not the goods we want, the rewards we want. We are seeking success and are running away from failure. Otherwise, are running away from humiliation. Other reason, many decades before, in some traditional societies, people did not move between the ranks. You born a farmer, you die a farmer. Your dad was a blacksmith, you will be a blacksmith. Now, the school system tells us a new message, something new. You can do it, you can be anything, you can be Bill Gates. And then the aha experience, you find out that we worked hard and we didn't achieve, simply because we are living or we are not living in a meritocratic society. And what is a meritocratic society is? Meritocratic society is a society in which if you work hard, you will reach the top. This is not the case. Anyway, then the question is, how can we deal effectively with this dilemma? To my mind, the remedy or the best remedy is education. And what is education? Education now is technical capacities. Banking, engineering, accounting, something that will lead you to a job. And then what is surprising is that you can have the most brilliant education and your life goes wrong. And why your life goes wrong? Simply because your education didn't prepare you for all your challenges of your daily life. And there are so many. I'm talking here about how to manage a relationship, how to cope with your bossy manager, how to deal effectively with your rebellious children. Anyway, so we have a gap and we need a small change of direction. We need to bridge that gap. That's why I'm inviting you and I to think together, to brainstorm, to create a new kind of school. Let's call it the School of Life. Think about it. Thank you.
The next speech here is about